can keep your phone handy here. Okay, good morning everyone. Sorry about the late start, and I had to change the place where I stream it just because the basement is cold in the morning. Hopefully this will work. Let's focus on the instructions, and just some visuals should help you follow along. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with some breathing. Stand in Tadasana or easy posture, hands in prayer position. Notice your breathing. Take your time. I'm just going to check quickly my audio. I think audio should be good. Okay, now let's go ahead and warm up. Okay, so open your arms wide as you inhale. Exhale, close. Try this a few times. Probably the camera is working against, but let's see how this goes today. And then you want to raise your arms up, down, inhale up, down, a few more times. Let's just warm the fingers a few times, in and out. It's always good to do yoga in a very bright place early in the morning. Kind of fills you with energy rather than in a dank, dark space. Okay, rotate your hands at the wrists. And in the opposite direction. Open your arms, close at the elbows. Okay, release. Look over your left shoulder and your right. Slowly. Early in the morning, the neck could be stiff, so you don't want to rush into any of these movements. And then inhale up, exhale down. Stretching the neck now vertically. Okay, we'll rotate the neck slowly. And in the opposite direction. back to neutral. Okay, we'll start warming up the rest of the body as we practice. Now let's go ahead and try Tadasana. Feet together or hip width apart, arms up. Point the index fingers at the ceiling. Inhale, breathing into the tip of the arms, into the fingers. Exhale down. As you hold the posture, try to listen to the sound of your breath. And release. Okay, right arm up and bend to the left. Slow, easy breathing. And come back to neutral, this time left arm up and bending to the right. Turn your head slightly looking up, okay? So your head shouldn't be dropping down, that's the idea. You don't want to have some additional stress into your neck. And slowly release. Okay, warming up the shoulders now more. So go ahead, get into a stance and point the left foot to the side, right inside, arms parallel to the mat. Okay, make sure the hand or the arm at the back is parallel, is up, held up. Look over the left. Hold and breathe. Relax all your body as much as you can, legs especially. Now slowly reach down for the triangle. Take your time. And release. Okay, as you are standing like this, let's go ahead and turn the hips square with the legs. Your thigh as horizontal as possible. Arms up into hero. And release. Okay, come back, shake your leg, Let's go ahead and try the same 3 postures on the other side. So right foot to the side, left inside, arms parallel to the mat, look over the right shoulder. So the whole idea here is to relax throughout your postures. Okay, when I say relax, it means from toe to the head, every single muscle involved, as much as possible. So you've got to scan your body, see if there's any areas or points of tightness, and see what you can do to relax it. And then reach down for the triangle. If you feel you can balance, you can look down or you can even look to the side. And release. Now again the hero posture. Front leg, you want to bend it at the knee, hips square with the legs, arms up. And release. Okay. And shake your legs. Let's go and try the tree posture, Vrikshasana. So you're going to stand on your right and fold the left into the right. If you're new to this yoga, for example, you can just place the left leg on the floor, slightly on the floor, so that you are supported and balanced. Otherwise, try to place the left foot on the right wherever you can. Okay, arms in prayer position. Now if you find that hard to balance, you can pull a chair for support or a wall. Okay, so see what works. The idea is to shift the weight onto your leg. Okay, so this is like strengthening your leg more than anything else. Early morning you might find it hard to balance. I'm finding it hard to balance. And release. Okay, shake that leg, and now try the same thing on the other leg. So you're standing on your left, bending and folding the right into the left. So keep your gaze on the floor. That helps you to stay balanced. And release. Shake your leg. So even the slightest change in surface actually, it throws you off balance. If it is softer carpet, if you'll find it hard to find your footing. So you got to use some support. There is no shame in doing that. Okay. Let's try the standing chair. Keep your feet about hip width apart and sit down as you try to keep the back straightened, arms parallel to the mat, or you can raise them up, whatever you feel works. Slow, easy breathing. Try to relax the leg as much as you can. When I say that, in this posture, the legs are definitely, holding a lot of weight and strain, but there are other muscles that don't need to be engaged, like the calf muscles. And release. Okay, shake your leg. Now let's work on the shoulders. Okay, so go ahead and place the left hand on the back as high as possible. Right hand from above, reach down. Interlock the fingers if possible. Hold and breathe. This opens up the top of your chest. So when you breathe, engage it. Make sure you are engaging the top of your lungs. And release. Okay, shake your arms. Try the same thing on the other side. So right hand on the back, left from above, reaching down, interlock the fingers if you can. Otherwise, keep the hands moving towards each other. You can use a piece of cloth and work your hands closer. Try to keep that left elbow up, pointing to the ceiling. Hold and breathe. And release. Maybe next time I'll try to point the camera away from the sun. Okay, so let's go ahead and shake the arms. And now for some Surya Namaskars. Okay, so stand with about three-fourths in front of the mat, right? 3/4 of the way. Start with some simple half sun salutation. Start with prayer position. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, standing forward bend. Inhale, trunk up parallel to the mat. Hold, breathe. Flatten your lower back. Exhale, standing forward bend. Inhale, back bend, back to prayer position. One more time. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, standing forward bend. Inhale, trunk up parallel to the mat. Hold and breathe. And exhale, standing forward bend. Inhale, back bend, back to prayer position. So again, early morning, if you are not involved in too much of the activities, there will be a lot of stiffness, right? So let's go ahead and loosen up the back a bit more. Okay, so the way we do this, first let's hold the back bend, hold and breathe. And slowly hinge at the hips, take your time, and into standing forward bend. You can actually hold the elbows with the other hand, let the weight of the trunk pull on your lower back. This will take some time. And back to prayer position. So when you do yoga in the morning, the good thing is you have all the time, okay? You don't have to rush through, say I had to do that, I had to do this, and try to finish it up in 15-20 minutes, okay? So you take your time and you will see the difference during the day, how light your body will be. Okay, so it's up to you to take the time and devote to your physical well-being. It's worth the time. Okay, so let's go ahead and try the intermediate sun salutation. Okay, start with prayer position, facing the sun. That will be absolutely wonderful. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, standing forward bend. Inhale, left leg to the back, lunge, downward dog, and 8-point stretch. Exhale. Inhale, upward dog, downward dog, right foot ahead lunge, and standing forward bend. Exhale. Inhale, back bend, back to prayer position. One more time. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, standing forward bend. This time right foot goes to the back, lunge, downward dog, and 8-point stretch. Inhale, upward dog, downward dog, left foot ahead lunge, and standing forward bend. Exhale. Inhale, back bend, back to prayer position. Okay, so those complete the standing postures. Let's go and get down to the mat. So sit in easy posture or Vajrasana. Let the breathing settle down. Now keep your knees slightly apart and you want to lean forward, bend forward, resting the forehead on the mat into child's posture. Hold and breathe. Bring your arms to the front. This will help stretch the spine, which is again very essential to loosen up all along the spine in the morning. up to a table posture. Okay. So in the table posture, you keep your hands below your shoulders and knees below the hips. Okay, again loosen up the spine. How do we do this? Inhale, you want to reach down into the cat and come up to the cat and then into the cow and then the cat. Okay, so what we do is you kind of do it in a fluid way. Go all the way down, working your spine and pushing the spine up into the ceiling as you exhale. Okay, inhale down and up and push the spine into the ceiling. So try this a few times. And back to Vajrasana. Now into the forward plank. Okay, so place your hands in front and get your body into an incline. Hold and breathe. And push into downward dog from here. And raise that left leg up, hold and breathe in the downward dog. Release and right leg up. Release. Back to Vajrasana. And now you want to lie on the mat on your trunk. Okay, so go ahead and rest on the mat. Fold your arms so that your fingertips are in line with the crown of your head. First for the half cobra. Okay, we do the dynamic phase first. Inhale, push the trunk up. Exhale down. Inhale up, down as you exhale. We are doing this without engaging the arms, just the strength in the back. Inhale up and then you want to hold the posture. Again, you're not engaging your arms yet. You can tighten your abs to some degree to help support the lift. And release the forehead down. This time we are going to engage our arms. So this is the difference between the half cobra and the full cobra. Inhale, push the chin out, lift the trunk and engage your arms. Try to keep the elbows down, shoulders down, hold and breathe. Remember, you're not using all the strength in your arms, okay? Just to the extent that you can prop up the back a bit more. And let's take the arms to the back, palms up. Rest the chin on the mat. First inhale, right leg up, down as you exhale. Few more times. Next time you inhale, hold the leg up, continue to breathe. And release. Now with the left leg, inhale straight up as you exhale down. Couple more times. And hold as you inhale, continue to breathe. And release. Okay, now push yourself up. First into child's posture. And then into Sukhasana, easy posture. So even the slightest back bend, like the half locust we did with one leg up, resting on the trunk, I mean those kind of increase the pressure on the heart. That's why you need to give it some time for it to come back to normal. Okay. So when you do yoga in the morning, you have all the time, and your mind is not dwelling on with the burden or the weight from throughout the day. It's fresh, so it's able to see more. So take all the time that you can spend for the yoga session. Now let's take the hands to the back, hold the right wrist with your left hand and bend towards the left knee. Keep your back as lengthened as you can, head down, hold and breathe. Come back up. Switching hands at the back, left hand. You want to hold the left wrist with the right hand and bend towards the right knee. Come back to neutral, bring the hands to the front, walk the fingers away, again stretching your back. Take every opportunity to stretch your back, especially engaging the lower back. And come back to neutral, easy posture. If you can practice the half lotus where you take one foot and place it on the other thigh. Okay, so see if you can do that. Okay, lean forward, hands on the knees. Now we are practicing Uddayana Bandha. As I don't know if you had a chance to review the material I sent yesterday, but do take the time to review that so that you do it right. Okay. What we do here, expel the air completely, create the vacuum, relax the abdomen and lift it up towards the spine. Whenever you feel like you got to release and inhale, breathe a few times and try it one more time. And back to neutral. Now Jalandhara Bandha. So we are going to inhale. Instead of creating a vacuum, we hold the air inside and drop the chin so that we lock the throat, hold as long as we can. Okay, let's try it a few times. One more time. So when you practice Jalandhara Bandha or throat lock, try to maintain awareness at the throat region. Okay, so you might feel some warming up there, which is all good. Let's do that again. Breathe normally after your throat lock. Now let's practice the twist. So right hand on the outside of the left knee, turn to your left hand back, try to keep the back straight, hold and breathe. Engaging each and every or moving each and every vertebrae along the spine. Come back to neutral. So when you do this, you feel that lateral muscles, kind of tighten, and that's a good feeling actually. Let's try the same thing on the other side. So left hand on the outside of the right knee and turning to your right and back as up as possible, hold and breathe. slowly coming back to the front, releasing. Okay, bring both your feet together into Baddha Konasana. Feet together, knees down, pressing down, sitting up straight, breathing easy, comfortably deep. So you can do some chakra meditation here, focusing on the space below the navel, the Swadhisthana chakra. As you inhale, imagine the energy that you are taking in reaches down, converging at the Swadhisthana chakra. And as you exhale, let go. So the Swadhisthana chakra is the seat for karma, or the results of your past actions. So meditating on this chakra helps you find ways of getting past anything that's holding you up or any challenges that you are facing. In this posture, you can also choose to meditate on different chakras. For example, the wisdom chakra between the two eyebrows. So when you meditate, you don't try to achieve something. You just observe. See what happens, what comes out, what reveals itself. You just experience the state. And now as you inhale, raise the knees up, down as you exhale, a few times warming up your thigh joints. And release, okay? Now let's get down to the mat on the back. Hopefully you can see me, but just follow my directions. So stretch both the legs out and then pull the left knee into your chest. Hold and breathe. So when you practice this posture, both your feet are pointing up to the ceiling, so there is no slack here, okay? You don't want the other leg to drop down to the side. It's also actively engaged. It's like when you're doing something, you don't want anything slacking. You got to pay full attention. Every part that is available to you is actively participating. Now hold that left toe with your left hand and push the left knee to the side. Okay, hold and breathe. And release that left leg. Now pull the right knee to your chest. Hold and breathe. Now grab hold of that right toe, push the right knee to the side, hold and breathe. And release. Bring both the feet on the mat, legs bent at the knees. You're going to try the bridge. Arms to the side, palms down. Okay. Keep that shin of the legs fairly vertical. Inhale, push the hips up, down as you exhale. Slowly inhale up, working your spine up to the neck. Exhale down. One more time, inhale up and down. So we don't rush into the final posture. We try to warm up and slowly get into it. Okay, so this time we are going to hold the lift, continue to breathe. So when you breathe here in the bridge, your breathing should be active. Okay, you're going to engage the top of your lungs. That's the best part about this. Engaging the top of your lungs, which you normally don't do throughout the day. So this is active breathing. You can even raise your hands up. Hold and breathe. Or you can rest your hands at the back, hold and breathe. And slowly release the hips down. Okay, now pull both the knees into your chest, lift the head off the mat and rock on the small of your back. You can draw a circle with your knees. Okay, and then come back up. Okay. Final few postures. Okay, so go ahead and get into the garland posture, squat basically. So sitting, feet about foot apart, hands in prayer position, elbows locked into the inside of the knees, pushing them out. Back as straightened as possible. Hold and breathe. And release. Okay, come back to easy posture. You can rest the back of your hands on the knees, form a loop with your index and thumb fingers. Extend the other three fingers out so your palm faces up. Bring your attention to your breathing. Follow the energy along as you inhale and exhale. Chant a mantra mentally, whatever you know, and the simplest of them is so hum. As you inhale, hear the sound so, uttering the sound so mentally. As you exhale, hum. Again, notice the sound and then utter the sound mentally, okay? So hum means I am him. Okay, and that ends our session today. Thank you for attending. Keep up your practice. Take care of your health. Namaste.